My colleague Shiv Arur continues to be live with us. Shiv, we hear a lot about Israel's imminent ground invasion of the Gaza Strip, the bombardment that's happening from the air as far as Gaza is concerned. In the West Bank, how are things playing out at the moment? Because this is a multi-front war, as they say, as we're seeing it play out since October 7th.
You're right. 2 days ago, the day I arrived here, the very next morning is when that first airstrike took place in the West Bank. In fact, I'll be headed to the West Bank and to the Palestinian territories in a short while from now, Polomi, to get a sense of what the mood is there, because there have been not one but two strikes now. There was one strike on Sunday morning, on Sunday morning on the Al-Ansar Mosque, which is in the Jenin refugee camp south of Jerusalem. And early this morning, before dawn, there was an exchange of fire between the IDF and terrorists within the Jenin refugee camp as well. So there have been casualties. Destruction has happened. When I spoke to Major Libby Weiss, the Israeli Defense Forces spokesperson yesterday, she said you can expect more such attacks. Israel's hyper-alert intelligence system, which was caught off guard, caught sleeping on October the 7th, has never been more alert at this point of time. So they're looking in every direction, whether it is the northern border, obviously whether it is Gaza, where most of its energies are directed, but also in the West Bank. Remember, the West Bank does not operate under Hamas. That's under the Palestinian Authority and a different party, which is actually a party that opposes Hamas, which is in control over there. But the Jenin refugee camp has had a history of having terror cells, pockets of terror cells and resistance that continue to hold out against the Israeli forces. There are big high fences in those areas, and that's the reason why these terrorist cells have had to be struck by from the air. This is going to get more complicated. The Jenin refugee camp is also an extremely crowded area, cheek by jowl living, and it has been there for many years. It also has a history as far as the Israel-Palestinian conflict is concerned. In 2002 September, as a matter of fact, there was an Israeli incursion into the Jenin refugee camp. I in fact studied that in college and did a paper on it. Many of the things that happened there became the subject of a United Nations investigation as well. So Jenin is particularly sensitive as far as Israel and Palestine are concerned. So we'll have to see where things actually go. My sense is if one airstrike has already happened, Polomi, you can be sure that the window is open for more.